is Sims, and we are back with more sweet views, and we are starting Mirashi's route. So we're gonna start a whole new game, because, you know, why not? Yes, we want to use the same name. We're gonna go through, skip everything. I suppose we could save after the prologue. After we choose you know who we... I think we choose the same thing. Yeah. I think we could stop after the prologue when we get to stage 1. Just because that's where we... This is interesting. Why is this different? Excuse me, is this one taken? Oh. Now there's a whole different guy. This is weird. Interesting. Okay, we'll just start a new game every time because this is different. No, go ahead. Thanks. Isn't this exciting? I can't believe I'm at the Gamatorium. I was so excited last night I couldn't sleep. Do we know this guy? Hee, I know. That was so lame. I couldn't sleep either. That is so weird. Okay, I was like, well, we could always just not, so we don't have to do the prologue. But now I'm just confused. Are we going to get, like, new little tidbits like that every single time? Because, like, obviously the second time we played, we had the new interaction with the guy on the train, right? Granted, okay, the prologue took us, like, not even 2 minutes to skip through, so whatever, I guess we're fine. It was just, I just don't want, like, I don't want to force you guys to have to sit through us skipping so much where we just started stage 1, you know, but that was a little bit of a different conversation. And that's a guy that, when did we ever meet him and how do we know him? Like, anyway. Also, I apologize if I go silent or am sniffling the entire time. My allergies are killing me today, but I need to record and do something to keep me occupied. So I actually feel better, but my nose is still, like, stuffed up and running. I haven't sneezed in a while, though. Thank God for Dayquil. Although it makes me feel weird, but... Alrighty. Yeah, I have no idea who that guy was. Because, like, I don't remember... Well... We didn't in Mayoshi's route. We didn't actually stop there. We only had that little interaction with the dude on the train. Which makes sense, because that said you don't get that until after you've done at least one route. But I think we said something about, like, oh, is anyone sitting here? I think we did that in the first part, but there wasn't that guy. There wasn't a character sprite. Is that the other guy, but he's wearing a wig or something? Like, what's the deal? Nobody tell me. I'll figure it out. I'm just curious. Or is he just, oh, he's just a random guy. Or he's one of the hostages, but we're supposed to feel bad about it. Okie dokie. Oh, this one's going to be different. Because, obviously, we're not doing... We don't know. Toa and Mayoshi, I think, we're in the same one, right? I don't know. Well, anyway, this one's different than the last one we did, so. And the Toa one. So. That's good. And I'm about to sneeze. Okay, how do we want to split up? Yeah, because we're going to do this one. Myself, Shurabe, Mitarashi, and Urabe will check out the statue. I said we're going down Mitarashi's path, right? That's what I said, because that's what we're doing. I just, in case anyone... I think I said that when we started, but I don't know. I can't remember literally 2 minutes ago, so... Very well. Shall we... My neck hurts so bad, too. I really didn't want to get too close to a weird, poison-spewing statue, but it didn't look like I had a choice. Damn, this thing gets creepier every time I look at it. You said this was some sort of, like, mythological animal? Yeah, shows up in stories. It varies some, but it usually has the head of a monkey, the body of a raccoon dog. Yeah, because that's a thing. The head of a tiger and the snake... Oh, and a snake for a tail. Oh god, it actually... I was like literally thinking like, you mean it has a snake's tail. But no, that literally looks like it's got a snake head on its tail. That's creepy as shit. Shinabe tapped his forehead with a finger as he spoke. You seem to know a lot about this stuff. In my line of work, you pick a few things up. Okay, that's great and all, but I still don't understand what the hell this thing is doing here. Well, perhaps a closer examination will reveal more. Be careful of the gas. Right, I think he's next, by the way, which is exciting. Because he's so fucking weird, I'm really curious. We examined every inch of the statue, taking care to avoid the poison. Plus, I mean, like, that's a whole fucking change to the game, right? Oh! What's wrong? It looks like there's a button here. I pointed to the base of the snake tail. Found one on its belly, too. Is that so? Its leg appears to have one as well. All in all, there were 5 buttons, one each on the head, neck, leg, stomach, and tail. What do you think they are? Should we push one? No, are you nuts? Whoa, take a chill pill, man. I wasn't gonna do it. So chill out, man. I wasn't gonna do it. Mitarashi grumbled and turned pointedly back to looking at the buttons. I wonder if pushing one of these will stop the gas. I can't right now because I was so stuck. I don't think I could ever but maybe not. But I think we've looked this baby over pretty good. Time we had a chat with our pals, don't you think? Okay. Hold. Keep skipping and I'll be back in a sec. Funny how the whole entire time, if you're just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, your nose is fine, not running, you're not sneezing, and then the second you're like, let me record something, it's like, oh god! So, I think it was the stomach, yes. We've chosen both of them, so it's not like it matters, but yes, it does. It matters for the... Okay. La 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 la. I'll read really fast. That's what they're saying. So, fail this. It's awaken to your destiny, but okay, we just pick 3 things, so we get the thing. Her head is like a little bowling ball. Look, she's cute, but her head is completely fucking round with that haircut. It's fucking hilarious. Everyone's like, I just want to bounce some ideas off you. It's because my head looks like a ball, doesn't it? That's so mean. It really does, though. Her head's like perfectly round, like the way her hair fits around her face. It's just so funny. You're going for something there. But at least she's like, isn't like the quintessential. Her eyes aren't the size of her face. And she doesn't have, oh, I have the long, super, or the fucking goddamn jellyfish hair. What the fuck is that? Like, thank God she didn't have jellyfish hair. Like, I'm not a huge fan of her, like, the style they gave her. I like the fact that she's a short bob. That's cute, but it could have been a little bit better than a bowling ball. But, you know, whatever. We stop Mitarashi. Everything else in here is just going to literally be to not get points with anyone else. While we're trying to get points with Mitarashi. Let me see if I can make my thing bigger. There we go. I didn't want to lean over, so I had to do it with my toes. Oh, we're supposed to think about it some more. Oh. I really think we should give this a little more thought first. For several minutes, no one spoke. Finally, Mayoshi seemed to come to a decision and began to walk toward the demons again. Hold. I haven't sneezed for hours, by the way. But right when, like I said, anyway. Wait, what are you doing? Hold on. He said nothing, just kept walking. It looked like he was going to try it anyway, no matter what we said. I swear to God. Mitarashi's whole part's going to be this, by the way, because I'm probably going to record a couple parts, so. I need something to do. I might have to, like, read or something, because, like, trying to record, I was like, I'm fine, I feel okay, but no, then second's like, oh, are you trying to do something? It's like when you're at work and you're like, I'm trying to do something, and you're like, your nose is just running constantly. Like, I'm sorry, I can't take your hand. I'll do it at some point. Next time. Next time, I promise, because I think we're in his path, so. I think it's safe to promise. Ooh, doo -doo. Oh, and we do the same thing we did last time. Okay. We'll be skipping a lot through this part, so that's... it's... And we'll cause him, but he's not on there, but it is him. Man, why we always gotta restrain ourselves? I don't like that. Do we ever get to yell at the boys? We gotta restrain ourselves all the time. And we restrain ourselves and well, I think I can understand in their path restraining with the... I wonder if it makes a difference. I bet it doesn't. Oh wait, whoops. I think we're supposed to say, what were you thinking? I scrolled up too far, I don't know why. Okay, yeah. What were you thinking? Got some fire in you, huh? You're alright. Okay, maybe we should always yell at him, because he seems to like it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean... Thank you. I mean... I don't know what I mean. Don't sweat it. I don't even know why I did it. It just kind of happened. He grinned. And it's funny, because when you went through the path, you were like, oh my god, are you okay? And you were like, what the fuck were you thinking? And he's like, I like it. I'm kind of tempted. I don't know why. The guide is like constantly... Okay, hold on a second. We're supposed to do different... Okay, cool. Yep, okay. The guide is constantly telling me to restrain myself, but I really like yelling at fucking Monopig, you know what I'm saying? So, like... I'm really curious. I'm gonna restrain myself here. But there's a part of me that wants to... Like, I understand the restraining yourself in the group scenario, but, like, I want to yell at Monopig, goddammit. I don't want to restrain myself. And I'm really questioning here. Yeah, they always put restrain myself. Okay, there's a couple times they say get mad. And that's probably directly at our boys, right? But, like... Like, they're telling me... Wait, we're still in stage 1, right? Yeah, oh, shit, I scrolled down too far. Wait. Oh, no, this one they said do say get mad. Okay. Hold on, I was like... Yeah, no, this... I don't know why my brain read that as restrain myself twice. I was like, I like getting mad at Monopig, goddammit. Ready? What's wrong with you? It's my favorite thing in the world. I fucking love it. I swear it said restrain yourself, and I was like, the actual fuck. Like... Oh, sorry. I was trying to look at a different... I was looking at a different guide that was like, wait a minute. This is wait, whoa, hold on. Okay, no, I figured, okay. Okay, I'm not crazy. I was like, I swear it said restrain myself twice. And then I scrolled up too far when I scrolled up on the guide, and I scrolled up to a whole different other path. And I thought that I was reading the whole guide wrong the entire time we were just playing. I was like, shit! Oh no! Okay, no. We were supposed to technically restrain ourselves there, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Because I was like, because when it said, because I realized something was wrong when it said break time and it said choice doesn't matter. And I'm like, the choice matters. I have to meet Rush. Right? I scrolled up and I was like, wait, what? Because the guide I'm using isn't the color-coded one, because that one didn't seem to be... wasn't working right. Or this one just isn't... I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I scrolled up too far, and I ended up with the secret route guy, like, whatever his name is, I don't know his name, whatever. I scrolled up too far in the guide, and I was on a different route, and I was like, oh, just get mad. And so for Mitsunashi, we were supposed to... No, stupid thing. This... Fucking thing's trying to update. We were supposed to... He was restrain ourselves. I was like, I'm not crazy. But it's fine. I don't care. I'm not redoing that. And I probably would have yelled at Monopig anyway. But I thought about it for a moment, and I decided I should go with Mitsunashi after all. Oh, God, that was fucking weird. I literally had to stop the record. I was like, stop the recording. Wait, what? Look at his little thing. It's so adorable. The hell is this? Didn't I tell you not to tag along? I know, but I feel responsible for what happened. Please just let me come with you. I knew he wanted to be alone, but running off just felt wrong to me. I needed to take responsibility for his injury. Mitsunashi sighed. Look, I can take care of myself, all right? I'm not a kid. I don't need you mothering me. So you should just sit back and let the adults worry about themselves. Ow! I felt something thwack me on the forehead, and it was a moment before I realized Mitsunashi had flicked me. It's like Pendleton all over again! I'm down with this. Oh, I miss Pendleton being mean to us. Anyway. He'd moved so fast I hadn't even seen it. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, looks like we're here. While I was still rubbing the red welt on my head, Mitsunashi jogged off toward the office. Wow. Mitsunashi jogged off to the office. Holy hell. Ugh. I'm not a kid. Well, I mean, I guess technically I am in school, but still! I frowned and ran off after him. Looks like it's unlocked, but there's no power. Mitsunashi grumbled as he wiggled several light switches to no effect. Damn pig. Sure is thorough, I'll give him that. I bet he shut off the juice to every building he doesn't need. Probably. I'll bet we can still find a first aid kit in here, though. Fortunately, there was a sliver of moonlight shining through the window. For fuck's sake, Spacey. Which gave us at least a little illumination. I started to root through some drawers that looked like they might have what we were looking for. Ugh, man, this is a pain. It was so dark that I couldn't really see him, but his voice made him sound much closer than I thought he was. Ah! Huh? Startled, I flailed around a bit until my hand brushed up against his. What, you find something? No, nothing. I doubt he thought anything of it. Someone with his profession probably touched lots of hands, and other things, but sure, hands. I'm still just a high school girl, though. Touching some guy's hand is kind of a big deal. I was suddenly very aware of the fact that we were both in a dark, cramped room, very, very close to one another. Oh, here it is! The first aid kit, I mean. As I'd stumbled back from my close encounter, my other hand had brushed up against a box. The first aid kit he'd been looking for. Oh, awesome. Toss it over. No, I mean, you can't really do it yourself, can you? What, you saying you're gonna do it? Why do you think I came? I forced him to sit down on a nearby bench and set to work. CG of this? This is a pain. Stop saying everything's a pain. You're gonna be in real pain if we don't get this wound cleaned up. Fine. Yeah, there we go. Good fucking lord, his arms are the size of her head. This is just... like... I know he's a manho, but like, Jesus Christ, he's built like a tank. I'm a little intimidated. I'm not into like super muscly, you know, I like him lanky. I do like Mitsunashi as a character. This is going to be a really interesting route because, again, for fuck's sake, she looks like she's trying to duct tape a fucking tank together right now. Like, his arm is like... She's like, your arm is almost the size of my fucking head. This is fucking ridiculous. Jesus. This is gonna be some kind of round. He pulled off his jacket with an exasperated sigh, exposing the area where the arrow had struck him, as well as several other areas. What I wouldn't give for a working light right now. I pulled my focus back to the first aid kit and quickly soaked one of the cotton balls in antiseptic. This is gonna hurt a bit. It's fine. I'm used to pain. Kind of a brothel do you work at? Apparently he was telling the truth. Even after I doused the wound in antiseptic, all he did was grimace slightly. Wow, I had a cut treated like this once, and it hurt like heck. He must be tough. Thank you. A lot. For what you did back there. Man, this is why I hate kids. What? Look, saying thank you over and over doesn't mean squat. When you say thanks, you do it once. You do it right, and you put your heart in it. I see. Besides, I'm an escort, remember? You could say it's my job to protect a lady's smile. Although I guess that counts you out, huh? I'm here for ladies, not kids. Oh, hey, treatment's done. Thanks. It's weird. It's like, I'm here for the ladies, not the kids. You're just a kid. You're a kid. Stop saying that because it makes it creepier that you're going to bone me later. Like, it's when you keep saying that, it just makes me think you have a weird fetish that we're going to find out about later when we start dating. Shocker. Gah. He gave me a smirk and patted me on the head. So what? You hoping to be a nurse when you grow up? He seems scary sometimes, but then other times he seems pretty nice. That doesn't give him an excuse to keep calling me a kid, though. What's up? You look like you want to say something. He paused as he put his coat back on to look at me, one eyebrow cocked. What should I say? What should we say? My dream is to become a wife. What kind of fucking answer? That's not the right answer, but I looked and I was like, don't treat me like a kid. That's when we're supposed to answer. But I saw the guide and I glanced up and the first thing I saw is mama. And I was like, okay, this is not the right one. Let me read that one. Okay, I'm sorry. If I were playing this blind, no fucking way would I have picked, my dream is to become a wife. I'm gonna gag. I'm literally vomiting right now in my mouth. I threw up in my mouth a lot. Like, don't treat me like a little kid. What? Are you telling me you're all grown up now? No, that's not really what I meant. I blinked and suddenly his face was right next to mine. Just because I'm not interested in going to the Manhoef barn where they keep you doesn't mean that I'm not a grown-up. Okay, it just means that I don't go and buy sexy times off of escorts. This is just... I've done it plenty of times at Kikuya, goddammit. Anyway. Well, if you're an adult, how about this? Ah! I shoved him back, surprised. He'd been so close our lips had almost touched. Just because I might be an adult doesn't mean you just get to be rapey. Like, yeah, that's where I got shot. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't make fun of me like that. Okay, my bad. Can't say you're acting like an adult, though. Hey, just cause I don't want to get kissed by a strange dude that I just met, who is, like, stuck it in God knows how many women, does not mean I'm not an adult. Just means I have some standards, okay? Like, for now. Like, for now. This is hopeless. There's no point to arguing with him. Well, we got what we needed. When do you say we go grab some food? You hungry? Yeah. We ran back to the restaurant to find everyone else already there, and proceeded to enjoy a delicious dinner. I think we can start skipping again. La 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 la. Queen's Serenade. You think in Japan they put, like, English words on their boats? Like, you know, and Queen's Serenade would be written in English like that? Because I'm just gonna go with probably not. It's just interesting. Anyway, who should I hang out with? Boop. I wonder, let's see, the guide says hang out with Mitarashi. Of course we're gonna hang out with Mitarashi. I didn't need the guide for that, but I wanted to double check just to be sure. Make sure I'm on the right fucking guide. Jesus.
Hey, what's this? I'm pretty sure it's past your bedtime, kid.
I can't get to sleep.
Can't say I blame you.
Mitarashi was leaning on the deck railing, looking out over the river. He didn't even bother to turn around when he spoke. What are you looking at?
Our city. You can just see it from here.
Oh. Okay. This one's actually kind of cute because it's just like the two of them are definitely not a pair that should be together. They're definitely not. Like, sure, in an adventure-style game or, like, an adventure anime, like, cool, fine, you're pals, you're part of a bigger group, but, like, romance? So awkward.
It's beautiful. Like some kind of jewel.
He was right. Through the gaps in the forest surrounding the park, I could catch glimpses of the city at night, and it was dazzling. Wow, it's really pretty.
Yeah, I did say that, huh? But that's just the surface, you know? Scrape that off and it's ugly. Pretty skin, hateful heart. Kinda like a person.
Mitarashi... he looked sad.
Well, I guess I can't expect a kid to understand, huh?
Oh, come on! I'm basically an adult, you know! I can understand all sorts of stuff!
That's so. Well, what do I know? Maybe you can. Maybe you're better off not knowing. What? Look, I'm just saying it's good, I guess, to be able to appreciate something without turning it ugly somehow.
I still don't... Huh? Achoo! I could have actually sneezed. That would have been fucking great. That would have been fucking amazing. Just like how I real yawn when people fake yawn. Would have been so much better to actually sneeze. People would have been like, wow, that was Academy worthy. And I would have been like, I know, right? It's not because I actually sneezed. Of all the times to have a fake sneeze in a game where I could have actually sneezed, I don't have to sneeze right this second. Right this second in about a minute, though. I suddenly realized that it was actually kind of a chilly night.
Aw, man, you didn't even dry your hair before you came out here, did you? Come on now.
Hey, wait, what are you doing? Without warning, Mitarashi had picked me up bodily and started to walk toward the door. Okay.
Taking you inside. If you stay out here, you're gonna catch cold.
Gah, I can walk by myself, you know.
Calm down, kid.
I pouted all the way to my room, but he refused to set me down. He just wants to hold you. See, now I've got to sneeze. I had to sneeze twice. Couldn't do that. Well, I needed a fake sneeze, right? No. Nope. I hope she has to sniffle a lot. Oh, fuck, I sneezed. Well, this is going to be unpleasant. All right, so... Oh, fuck. Really? Again? At least I'm nice and I mute it for you. I'm going to tell you, if you think I'm loud when I'm talking into the microphone, your eardrums would explode when I sneeze. I'm very loud, and it's very forceful and very painful. Like... Shit. It hurts, guys. It hurts so bad. What should I go with? Oh! Paper. Oh! Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. We can't go with Mitarashi. Because he and Toa are the two. So, okay. So then... I wonder what happens if we do rock. Because isn't Shido going by himself? Or was Urabe going by himself? So I forget, but anyway, just imagine it. You and me on the open road. Well, the open track anyway. Ready to get moving? This kind of sucks though, because when we go through his... Well, that's okay. When we went through Mayoshi's, we skipped through this part with him too. But it's weird, right? Like, hold on. Can I go to mute and not sneeze? Like we read through it when we did Toa's route.
Because we were aiming for Toa. We weren't 100%. Well, I mean, I think it was pretty obvious choosing Toa all the time and choosing everything we could with Toa. We were going to get there. But so when we got to Mayoshi's, we skipped through. And now in Mirurashi's, we have to go with Shirabe. And then we're going to skip through when we get like, whatever. All right, anyway. Yeah, let's do it! I just hope I don't screw anything up. They left Shido with Mayoshi and Wakasa with Mirurashi. Oh yeah, because Wakasa and Mirurashi are the ones. Shido and Mayoshi. Okay, so Urabe is the one who always goes by himself. So if we chose Rock, we'd end up with Shido then. Probably. Yeah, because otherwise, and then, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Probably. I climbed into my cart. Looks like there are 2 sets of controls. One for the wheel, one for the gas. I guess I've got the gas. Wait, Urabe won't be able to drive by himself. I looked over at him. You needn't worry. Apparently this cart has been made so it can be driven by a single person. Oh, good. He gave me a smile and I fell back into my seat, relieved. So this would kind of suck if you're like, you're that lonely person. Me. You're always me, the 3rd, 5th, 8th, not 8th, 7th wheel, whatever. You're always the odd man out. You'd be like, oh, I have to go by myself. Nobody likes me. Like, you'd be like, oh, you can't. You have to come in pairs. Oh, sucks to be me. Like the fucking Eeyore. Anyway. He gave me a small smile and I fell back into my seat, relieved. I think we read that. So I've got the gas pedal and... What are these? There were several buttons set across the dashboard. Missile, caltrops, oil, boost. Are these what Mayoshi was talking about earlier? But none of them are lit up. I was still thinking when Shirabe spoke up. Yeah, alright then. Let's see what we can do. He gave me a grin and a conspiratorial wink. He's pretty good at looking like he doesn't care. I felt a little of my tension fade away. After all, if he was so relaxed, things couldn't be that bad, right? Shirabe started up the engine and turned to me. When we're on the straightaway, I want you to put it through the floor. Yeah, okay. Put it through the floor, then ease off when we hit those turns. About half the juice should be good. Right, got it. You're like, bitch, I know how to drive a race car! Fuck. I mean, sure, when I play Forza, I flip the fucking cars sometimes, and it's fucking hilarious. Those Bugattis are really fucking hard to control, man. That was some fun shit. But I drive a race car on a daily basis, bitch. I know how to take a fucking turn. I would never do it on the racetrack, though, because I'm, like, too afraid of hitting cones and hurting my car. But I'm just saying, I know how to drive a race car. Don't talk down to me just because I have a vagina. God. Counting on you, little lady. Shh, bitch. I got this shit. Oh, dear Lord. Anyway. One of the piglets appeared at the starting platform with a flag. And then the signal turned green and the race began. Thanks, Flag Piglet. The roar of the engines filled the air and the cart sped off. I pushed down on the gas pedal as hard as I could. Awesome! We're in the lead group! Shirabe didn't seem much concerned about anything, humming to himself loudly while he jerked the wheel back and forth. 3rd place isn't first, but it's pretty good. Well, there's only... Oh, there's piglets. Okay, because I was like, there's only 4 cars, right? Aside from the piglets, so... I don't know, is there 1 cart of piglets or are there multiple carts? I don't remember. After a bit, he suddenly stopped humming and began to speak. Well, what do you say we try for 1st place? No sooner were the words out of his mouth, however, than our cart began to shake. Something's wrong. What the hell? Did something happen to our tires? He was probably right. The cart had been fine a moment before, and now it was shaking like a leaf in the wind. It had to be our tires. Damn, no choice then. Let off on the gas. Right. I lifted my foot off the accelerator, and the cart slowed to a stop at the side of the course. Huh. Caltrops. What? Shirabe grunted and got down on his knees to pull them out of the wheels. Why would there be caltrops on the racetrack? Well, they're a ninja tool, among other things, but there's actually a plant called the caltrop with seeds that... on second thought, maybe now's not the time. Yeah, you think? He let out a deep sigh. If we didn't do something, we'd be lapped and all hope of winning would be lost. Unfortunately, it turned out that the tires were thick and hadn't been punctured. We hopped back into the cart and roared back onto the track to find ourselves third from last. 6th place. Okay, so there's 2 carts of things. It wasn't long before we entered the second lap. Meanwhile, Urabe is just like with his tea, toddling along like fucking Miss Daisy. Oh, what were caltrops doing on a racetrack? Well, the only thing that makes sense is that someone put them there. Like putting a tack on your teacher's chair, huh? You're like, okay, Grandpa, Jesus. He grumbled and jerked the wheel to the side. As he did, I heard a noise that could only be described as odd. Wait, did you hear that? I think it went off when I drove over one of those question marks. He twisted his head back to look at it. Oh, one of the buttons has a light next to it. Oh, yeah, it looks like the boost one. I'd noticed the buttons at the start of the race, but I hadn't really known what they meant. Do you think you could be a deer and press it in just right? Whoa! I hadn't noticed that we were approaching the curve, and when the boost kicked in, we shot forward, nearly flying off the track. Yeah, a curve is not the time to use boost. When he's like, do you think you could wait until a straightaway? But no. Shirabe spun the wheel in the other direction, narrowly avoiding disaster. I'm sorry, I just pushed it. I didn't think about it. You're the one that asked me to push it. No, my fault. I should have been more clear. Still, we managed to pass one of the piglets. That's good, right? I'm really, really sorry. I'll pay more attention next time, I promise. Without Shirabe's quick thinking, we would have gotten very badly hurt. I wiped cold sweat from my forehead and turned my attention back to working the gas. So it looks like one of these buttons here lights up when we pass one of the question marks on the track. Those caltrops must have been dropped by someone else's cart. So these buttons are for items that mess with the other racers? So it would seem. Unfortunately, by now the lead cars were on their third and final lap, just as we were entering our own. Never give up! Never surrender! He jerked the wheel to the side and our cart flew over a question mark. One of the buttons lit up. The missile one. Good. All right then. He thought for a moment. I'll push it this time. Oh, okay. Admittedly, after my mistake earlier, I was reluctant to push it myself. Shirabe waited for the right moment, then quickly hit the button. Whoa! A missile flew out from under our cart, slamming into one in front of us. Ha! Take that! The other cart suddenly slowed and careened off the track. That puts us in 4th. He grinned and punched the air. I wonder why he pushed the button himself. Did he think I felt bad about messing up? Did he think I'd mess it up again? Did he think I'd mess it up again? Did you press the button because you thought I'd just mess it up again? It made me feel crummy, but he would have had every reason to think that. I had almost gotten us in some real trouble. No, not really. See, we didn't know exactly what a missile might do, you know? What if it turned out that things killed people? You're too young to have that kind of mess on your conscience. Oh, I never even guessed. I'm sorry. I felt even more ridiculous. I just wanted to crawl in a hole and fade away, but he looked over at me and grinned. No worries, little lady, but let's save the heart-to-heart for after the race. What do you say? Oh, we still got half a lap left. See, that's the 3rd place cart in front of us. Yeah, I can see Mitarashi and Wakasa. There's a pair of piglets in front of them, and Shido and Mayoshi are in the lead. So we took out Urabe? Like, why? Let's take out Urabe! So, okay. Okay. Alright, hold on. So his thought process... okay. Was, let's shoot someone with the missile, but I'll do it so that you don't have to worry if it kills someone. And... yeah, Urabe sounds good. Like, you just... seriously? Oh, God. There is so much wrong with what just fucking happened. Well, you never know who's gonna kill someone. So you thought killing Urabe would be, like, okay? I mean, I understand if you're gonna use it on the piglets because they're faceless people in masks, and you don't really know them, and they're evil, as far as you know. Except for Jazz Hands. Let's leave Jazz Hands out of this. But, like... but you took out Urabe! Because... there was only 6 people, right? Unless there was a point where maybe there's supposed to be, maybe there was another cart of piglets. But at one point it made it sound, and maybe I read it wrong, but like there were 6 cars. There's 4 of us, right? 4 cars for us. So there would be 2 piglets. The piglets are in the front, and we passed one of... There was said something about passing them or something else, right? So I don't know. There's so many things in here. Sometimes you're like, this doesn't make sense. Like the timing in Mayoshi's. So maybe he didn't shoot Urabe, but like the logic is like not looking good for him. You gotta beat your kid and you tried to kill Urabe. I'm not really digging you right now, bro. Like you're a little fucking crazy. But okay. We're coming up on the last straightaway. The race is about to get pretty intense. I mean, yeah, you just tried to kill me. You just tried to kill Urabe. I don't know how it could get more intense than this, but okay. No sooner had Urabe finished than the second place cart let out an angry roar and sped up. They'd used their boost. The piglet cart kept accelerating until I thought it was going to pass Shido and Mayoshi, but... Ah! With a sudden boom, the piglet spun out, glancing off Shido's cart. Okay. Mitarashi shot by them towards the finish line. Damn. Shirabe shouted to me even as he began to turn the wheel. Stop the cart! Right! Okay, so, yeah. Shido and Mayoshi were in the lead, right? Okay, that makes more sense. We slowed to a stop near the edge of the track and ran over to Shido and Mayoshi. Are you guys okay? Their cart had stopped just short of the fence. Yeah, barely. I thought we were gonna die. Although alive and unhurt, they were both pale and shaken. Victory! The announcer's voice echoed across the track. Mitarashi and Wakasa's victory was official. Well, it's good that they won, but someone could have really gotten hurt. I couldn't bring myself to feel happy about their victory. It was important for us to win, but it didn't seem right to hurt each other to make that happen. I mean, can we... Okay, never mind. We're just pretending that it was a piglet cart that we shot a missile at. Because I'm just saying there's an awful lot of piglets on this track that we didn't know about. But what do I know? Maybe if they hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to win. True. Also, Mitarashi, so... Anyway. Wow. Well, because we got to do that, we probably won't get to section 4 today, because we're not even to stage 3. We might be able to get to stage 3 at this point, but we don't have that much more time, so. Because we got to actually read a bunch of stuff this time. Also, I got very confused. The ceiling's gonna crush us! So now, we have now sort of, I mean, because we're on Mitarashi's path, but we've dated both boys outside, so now we just gotta date all the boys inside. I mean, we've dated Mayoshi, but like, bulk of the boys on the inside we haven't dated. We haven't really dated anyone at this point in time, but we will, you know what I'm saying, so. La 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 la. Tell him the answer. Ah, no! We already knew what was gonna happen. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. Doo-doo. And knowing it ain't really smart. Da-da-da-da. Joker is the only fool. Did I sing that the last time? Because every time I see Queen of Hearts and the explosive insight, that's all I can fucking think of. Juice Newton, bitches. Oh, the 80s. King of Hearts. No, Queen of Spades. Queen of Hearts. There we go. Whoops, yes. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. I went to concert with a friend of mine. I just remembered this. I forget which one it was. Fuck. My friend was it was really weird. She was into country and like rap and like R&B and stuff. So it was like the weirdest fucking combination of thing. I thought my music taste was odd. Cuz I mean like I do like some country and I will listen to country. I'm fine with it sometimes. But like country and rap are just two things that I just wouldn't think would go together, but those were like her things. But I'm supposed to restrain myself, which I don't really want to, but okay. I feel like on the last one, I just want to yell all the time at everybody. And at some point, I'm gonna fucking yell at Shido during that one because I just want to yell, "What's wrong with you?" I need to check other guides because if this one is always going to tell me to restrain myself, I'm going to be like finding something else because I want ones that are going to be like, no, yell because like I don't like restraining myself all the time. But anyway, we went to like some concert. I forget. It was country. Oh, God, why can't I remember who it was? And I'm pretty sure Juice Newton opened for them. Pretty sure. Yeah. My first concert was Culture Club, so like that was fucking amazing. Oh, I love Boy George. Man. What were you just doing? Sorry, sneeze. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything out of him, though. Standing in front of him, I suddenly wasn't so sure that asking him what he'd been doing directly was such a good idea. Fuck. Sorry, the sneezes just came on. Like, just come on suddenly. Oh my god, I think I'm going to pass out. I was just, wondering how you were feeling. Oh. Well, nothing to worry about here. My shoulder barely hurts. I think I'm going to have a nice fat bruise after today, though. Better than a gut full of lead, of course. But that thing really packed a punch. Almost knocked me out, actually. Oh, well, take care of yourself, okay? I always do. Yeah. I got the distinct impression that our conversation was over, and without a chance to ask about the phone call. We said goodbye, and I headed back to my room. Shoot! First Shirabe, and now Mitarashi. I sat down on my bed, unsure of what to do. We didn't need to really read all that to go to break time. I go, it's like, Dana! Yeah, bitch! I had to know what Mitarashi's phone call had been about, so I headed down to the lobby to look for him. Mitarashi! Hey. What's wrong? You look half dead. Well, when I came down here, one of the piglets started waving at me. I think it was asking me if I wanted a drink. I said sure, and they brought out some coffee, but... Oh, coffee is nice. You think so? I don't know, it looks... gross. Like muddy water. What? The smell drifting up from his cup was really good. Did you put some milk and sugar in it? Yeah, but something's off. Let me see it. I took a sip. Whoa! That's really sweet. Are you nuts? It's bitter as hell. Is there something wrong with the sense of taste? This is like coffee-flavored sugar water. That doesn't sound terrible. What's with that look? I'm not giving you a look. Really? Really? Okay, good. Fine. Okay. I'm sorry. She looks like she's perplexed, like, let me think about this. And he's like, what is this baffling beverage? He looks so fucking confused. He grumbled and lifted the cup to his mouth, bracing for an onslaught of bitterness. I grinned despite myself. And then he's like, whatever, I guess it's not bad. What? What's so funny? Well, it's just, you keep calling me a kid, and now you're scared to drink a cup of coffee. Yeah, right. Guess you got a point. His CGs are great. He'd probably get mad if I said it out loud, but Mitarashi can actually be kinda cute. Damn it. What are you grinning about now? I'm doing no such thing. Hey, you, Piglet. Bring me all the milk and sugar you got. We stayed there drinking coffee and talking for about an hour until I decided it was time to go. The phone call probably wasn't anything, right? Right. I wanted to trust him, so instead of asking about it, I said my goodbyes and headed back to my room. We know what it was anyway. He called me Oshi because that's funny. By the time I got back to my room, I was so tired I could barely stand. I took a quick shower and collapsed into bed. The end. Oh, that's right. This is the hospital. Coming up next. We'll do a little bit of it anyway. While we're skipping through, I want to, well, actually, hold on. I want to actually see. I want to check my other one that I have. See? This one always says get mad. I like this one better. It says get mad at everything. Why was I using the other one? There was a reason. I was using this one for a reason. I thought it was better, but I think... Oh, well, that's the only thing. Hold on. So... Well... A lot of the answers are different. But you know what? I don't think it matters. Because a lot of the answers for later on in this path, when we meet up with everyone, for example, like when Mai is like doing her little jig, we have the choice of, do you have to tell us something or do you need to go to the bathroom? One guide says to do one says to do the other. And then later, obviously, our choice it for the insight or whatever is the same and everything like that. And then the other like part where we're going like, I don't know, should we think about it? Or yeah, no, I'll do it or whatever. Like a lot of them, it's telling us different things. But, and like, well, this one says trust Urabe and this one says think about it more. So like, and I think that's because if you say trust Urabe, you get love points with him, right? Where think about it more, you don't. So I could understand why the one guide is trying not to give you love points, but it doesn't really matter, I think, if you... Like, we showed that in Toa's route, right? We were going through everything and getting love points with basically everyone as we went, but we still ended up in Toa's route because we spent time with Toa. So I think I'm going to switch to the other guide so we can get mad all the time, because that seems more fun. I want to be like, what's wrong with you? To the fucking pigs, so. Especially because there's a point where it's not the, well, maybe it is, but we're going to go here. But here's the thing. I'm thinking because I stopped. I had to stop to start this part. I think we're a little under time right now. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I was debating on stopping it, but I will think about it for 2 seconds while I have to sneeze. So sit in silence and see if I'm gonna... You'll know, because you'll know if there's time left, but give me a sec. Okay, we'll just suffer through. You'll suffer through. We'll do a little bit, but we can't get too far in. So I'm kind of concerned about that, but, you know what? No. This part's gonna be short. This part's gonna be short. I don't want to start and go into the hotel, and then not have a comfortable place to wrap up because it's going to be at least, we only have, I think, like 5 minutes because I think I had about 14 to 15 minutes before I started and we're at 40 now in this part. So, um, yeah, I'd rather be a little bit short than be like, okay, well, now it's been an hour and 30 minutes. So we'll stop here. I will continue this and we'll go with them and read all this new stuff in the next part. So I might just record it next. So you just suffer with my allergies with me. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.